It's raining here in Larkspur, and we haven't done a video on the trails in a while, so I was going to do that, but it's too muddy to do any digging. And I still wanted to build the jump down by the logs at the very bottom. So I decided to build it out of wood, because we could do that in my wood shop, and it would keep us dry, and we wouldn't have to deal with the dirt. So today we're going to be building a wooden kicker ramp to use for the takeoff of the jump down there. So the plan is just to make a simple kicker ramp using a simple design. It'll be 2 feet wide, so it's got a good amount of space for you to ride on. It's just going to be simple, 2 walls, 2 legs, and it'll be easy but strong. The first thing that we have to do though is go grab the wood from the lumber store. And now it is time to start building. We started with the side panels. I didn't really know what angle to put them at, so I just took an educated guess and drew it by hand. After finishing the side panels, I started on the legs. I hate cutting these pieces of wood so much because you have to cut it and then flip it over and then cut it. Good enough. So we were planning on having these big legs that would come down from the bottom of this to help support it, but instead we realized a design flaw, and now we have these guys, little stubby leg things. I don't even want to call them legs, they're like toes. Put them under this thing to keep it up, but they're 4x4s on 2x4s, so we'll see how it works. We want the jump to be 2 feet wide, so I'm gonna have to cut a support that goes across both of these to keep these things attached to the legs.
Okay, and it's gonna rain at any moment. Do you mind when it starts raining, just bringing the cushions in?
I hate chores. That looks pretty good. This is what the jump looks like so far. We got the 2 side panels. The legs are so cute and stubby. Got stubby leg A and stubby leg B. With the front brace, the side panels, and the legs done, it was time to screw everything together. It was pretty painful adding all the pilot holes, then putting in the real screws. But in the end, it was worth it not cracking the wood. Yay! And with that, all we had to do was add on the planks. Building the jump was a lot easier than I expected. In the end, we only had a few problems. And since it was portable, I could move it wherever I wanted. I started on the street, and then I placed it right before this hill so I could use it as a landing. Me and my friends then moved it to the 2 logs that we would be jumping over. Okay, gotta jump here. Don't really know where to put it, but Try moving it over here. Okay, so we're just gonna try to balance it out a little bit, move the dirt around to make it nice and level with the ground.
We secured the jump to the ground and made it a smooth transition from the dirt to the wood.
So we finished the jump, looking pretty good. The start to the jump a little smoother with some dirt. Got some dirt around the edges, some dirt in the front just to make it nice and stable. I think the next thing to do is just to ride it and see how far I get, and then we'll build the landing according to that.
I ended up going way farther than I anticipated, so the landing was easy to make since it was already on the downslope.
Dang Roots.
We should rename our trail to Dang Roots.
Oh yeah.
Our trail name is so bad, Rocky Roots Trails. Like, I hereby declare our trail now is named Dang Roots Trail. These Dang Roots.
After the landing was built, it was time to And since we were done with the trail, except for a few more things that I wanted to add, I rode it all the way from the drop at the top to the jump we just built. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to ride this trail when it's fully decked out with a bunch of features.